So I was definitely not planning on making any content today. I'm actually in the process of cleaning up this office because I have some projects coming up and I'm gonna need a more organized space because this place is just, the past couple months, I haven't done a very good job of keeping things organized. So there's just stuff everywhere. But in the process of doing that, I realized that I don't talk to you guys one-on-one, you and me, like buddies. I don't speak to you guys like that anymore, or at least not as much as I would like. And I figured I'd kind of make a video where I was talking about my headspace for this week, because I wasn't gonna make a video this week because the plans that I have for those upcoming videos are pretty intense. They're big videos, and I'm really excited to show them to you, so it's gonna take a lot of effort. So I was gonna take this week off. It is summer, so if you do hear my kids, they are here with their cousin and they're playing in the background in the pool and stuff like that. But if you hear them, it's because they're obviously running around. Don't worry, they are being watched by their mother-in-law. I'm not just in here avoiding being a parent. But I kind of wanted to go through a couple things with you guys, a couple things that I've been thinking about, because I feel as though some changes are gonna have to be made for the channel, and I don't want them to sideswipe any of you guys, anybody who is actually a fan of like this channel and the content that I bring and my personality type, because I know that there's a lot of people who watch tech content for, you know, the instant gratification on what they need. So like if they are flipping a PC case, they are watching it because they need the information on that specific topic, or they're watching a review on a case and they just want to know about that case. They don't really care about me or my thought process or my personality or anything like that. So the videos like this are kind of just for the people who have been around and enjoy hanging out with me, because I enjoy hanging out with you, and that's why I'm making this video, because I like making this content because I get to hang out with you guys, even though it's not you sitting directly next to me. But I did want to talk about content, because content's getting a lot more difficult lately. I mean, for the people who have been watching this channel for a long time, you guys will remember we were flipping PCs every single week. I mean, the first season of the Build Up Challenge was every single week I had a PC ready to be flipped. I mean, I was building them, selling them pretty much the same day, and getting them out, and just constantly finding new hardware and new builds, and everything was great. It was a lot of fun, and that's kind of where the name the PC Rehab showed up, because we were taking older discarded items and we were refurbishing them, we were making them look great again, and then we were selling them at a good price to people so that they could enjoy them, people who didn't have a ton of money to buy like a very fancy PC. We're building quality systems for good people so that they could get into PC gaming. And I was really satisfied with what we were doing, and that was the niche. So the PC Rehab is the name that we chose for that, for all that, you know. And lately, I haven't been able to do that. The last season of the PC Build It Challenge took forever to find the next PC. You know, I couldn't sell them fast. I mean, if any of you guys watched last week's build where I built in that Aquinos PC, that was a week and a half ago. It's been listed on Facebook Marketplace the entire time, and it's only listed for $890. $890 for an AM5 7600X CPU PC and a 3070 graphics card with a 1 terabyte SSD, 16 gigs of DDR5 memory, 240 millimeter AIO. Now, don't get me wrong, I think $800 is probably the right price, but unfortunately with pricing the way that it is, if you parted that PC out, it costs somewhere over $1,000. That's insanity, that it would cost that much. But even at $890, nobody's clicking on it. No, but it doesn't feel like anybody's interested in buying it at all. And that's probably the best priced PC on there. And when I scroll through Facebook Marketplace, it's just fully loaded with PCs, and they're all outrageous prices. I'm talking about like 3600X and 3060 Ti graphics card PCs selling for $900, which is insane. That's insane. But that's what the people are trying to get for them, because that's where prices are these days. I mean, any of the big, like, expensive PCs that you've ever seen me put together on this channel, it is me selling my current PC to fund the next PC build. I usually sell it at a little bit of a loss, but I use the monetization money from the channel to offset new fans or new AIO, something that looks different, showcasing new items, new case, new whatever. And all of that is funded by me. And it's just, I can't even do those because somebody wanted to buy the PC that I'm using currently, and I had it listed for $3,200, which I thought was a pretty decent price. It's a 9950 X3D CPU and a 5080 with 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, 1000 watt power supply, B850 board. So it's a pretty powerful gaming PC, and I had it listed for $3,200, which it kills me to even know that that's a good price for a PC like that these days. And someone was finally on the hook and wanted to purchase it, and I ended up backing out myself because I went ahead and I pieced together a new build so that I could build another PC to showcase to you guys in a really cool case. And I'm still going to do it, but in a different way than I'm doing. Instead of me selling the whole PC, I'm going to be recycling a bunch of things, and I'm going to put it together because I really want to build in that case. But if I were to sell that system, a brand new build, and the build that I was going to put together was a 9950 X3D, or not, a 9850 X3D, which is a much cheaper CPU than the one that I have, and I was going to use a 9070 XT, so it was going to be an all AMD build, 32 gigs of RAM, 1000 watt power supply, the same specs everywhere else. But when I pieced that all together, it was almost the same price, which is unbelievable. I can't believe how expensive everything has got. SSD prices, GPU prices. I mean, it's a $1,400 graphics card all by itself inside that PC, which is just so crazy to say. And then, so you can't even do those. So when it comes to what we're capable to do on the channel these days, that's why you have seen a shift in content from me. I started coming out with more review-based content. Like the last build that I put together was stuff that I had in the house. It wasn't brand new gear. It wasn't anything. It was just kind of just stuff that I've accumulated. I'm more inclined to think that moving forward, if we're going to continue to make content, which is absolutely where my heart is, I want to keep doing things with you guys. The last thing I want to do is stop uploading videos for you. But in order to continue to move forward, we have to rethink what we're doing in terms of content. Is it more hardware reviews? Buying stuff thinking that it's cool. Like, cause I have a couple reviews coming up. I have a new microphone that I want to take a look at. I got some really cool projects coming up this week. So this week should still be really good, and it's still PC focused. But is that where we go? I'm not 100% sure if it goes to hardware reviews and things like that. I know that lately I've been doing videos where I try to fix a whole bunch of motherboards, and the sad thing is that out of all the stuff that I do on the channel, which is a lot, we don't really have one real set niche, which might be a reason why we don't grow super fast, is because you guys like the motherboard repair videos that I've been doing, where I buy $300 plus of motherboards on eBay and I try and see how many of them I can fix. You guys really, really like that. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing it too, but it's not at all what I'm passionate about. And it's really sad because that video is still getting like 100 views an hour, the latest one, and the one before that got like 50,000 views in like 2 weeks. So clearly the market is there. You guys enjoy that. But I don't. I like doing it. Don't get me wrong. I love learning. So the soldering stuff I like to do. The BGA rework station that I bought, I enjoy working on it. I think it's really fun. I think the technology is fun behind it. But is it something that I want to do for every video all the time? Absolutely not. That's not where my head's at. I've never been the guy that wants to do just one specific thing. If I was required to do one specific thing, it would be flip computers, but I can't do that anymore. And it really sucks that I'm not really passionate about the motherboard fixing, because I know that like a lot of like really large creators started by doing one like set thing. Like the best example I've got is Jay's 2 cents, right? Back when I built my first liquid cooled PC, which I took a look at it the other day, a picture of it. Man, that thing is ugly. But back when I built it, all I watched was Jay's 2 cents, because that's all he did. He talked about water cooling all the time. And that's how I know him. I know him as the water cooling god. If I needed any information on doing my build, he was the man to go to. And look at him now. He's got a huge studio. He's got tons and tons of subscribers. He gets 200,000 views per video minimum. And I mean, he's got a whole team, a studio, all kinds of stuff. And he's got everything that I think I would love to have someday in the future. He has that, but he built it off of one specific thing. And the problem is that I don't have that one specific thing that I like to do because my interests are so broad. And then when I saw the attention that the motherboard review videos were getting, or the motherboard fixing and repair videos are getting, it makes me sad because that seems like the niche to go down because of how much you guys enjoy that content. I don't want to do that all the time, and that sucks because it seems like that's the niche that would probably be that good jump from I just do this and then later on can branch out and do more. And I'm not in it. My heart's not in that. I'm sorry if I have a cut or two in this. I have this drink here. There's no alcohol in it, even though it is summer. I should probably put some alcohol in here. It's just Red Bull, but it's delicious. So because I am not able to do PC content all the time, and I can't repair PCs all the time, and I don't want to fix motherboards all the time, I think that we are ready for a change. I think that I'm not 100% sure on it. I'd love to know your thoughts on this exact topic, but I feel like the name of the channel needs to change. I think we are overdue for a rebrand. If I do a review on, a $75 gaming chair versus $1,200 gaming chair, and my channel's name is the PC Rehab, that makes no sense. They don't go together. So I need something to change, and I feel like it is time to rebrand. It's time to branch out because I don't feel like the problems that we're having price-wise when it comes to PC gear, hardware, price, and none of that's going to change. I don't feel like any of it's going anywhere. I don't feel like the AI bubble is going to pop and we're just going to be loaded with RAM everywhere. It could happen. God, if it happened, it would be a glorious day. I don't think it's going to happen because prices generally don't ever come back down to what they were because they now know they got you. You go online, you look at 5070 Ti's or 5080s, you still find specific models sold out. You're buying them. Why would they ever lower that price back down? They know that you will pay it, so they're not going to lower the prices. I mean, I know the idea of supply and demand, if the market does get flooded, sure, maybe, possibly it will go back down and we'll all be living a happy life with cheap DDR5 memory. But as of right now, I don't see the light at the end of that tunnel. It's unfortunate, as much as I wish that there was. I mean, think about it this way. Things have gotten so bad that even Mr. Matt Lee has made a video where he's talking about this exact topic. And if you've ever watched Mr. Matt Lee, he makes wonderful PC related content and he doesn't usually speak in it. So to hear him speak, you know we're in trouble. So because I think that maybe a rebrand is kind of the way to go, part of me, when I think about like what I would want to rename the channel to or anything like that, would just be my name. I think I would just call the channel Ryan Moses. I mean, one of my biggest, one person that I really enjoy watching is Greg Salazar. That's Greg's name, Greg Salazar, and that's his channel name is Greg Salazar. He does a really great job. I love watching his content. He's a fantastic creator. I've actually taken a lot of inspiration from him on what he does. I watched the PC cleaning thing that he did, and that's kind of what inspired me even getting into this entire YouTube journey. The channel originally was named Let's Clean This PC, and it was going to be dedicated to just cleaning computers. And I thought that that'd be really fun. And then we branched out, and then we grew from there and it started with the PC flips and things like that. So things change, and they changed then, and I feel like they're going to have to change again. But I would like to think that you guys are probably more creative than I ever will be. And I'd love to hear below, like if in the comment section, if you have like a cool channel name, that I'd love to hear it. Maybe one day, maybe I change it to that name. Maybe you could be responsible for the new name of the channel or the new direction that we're going in. I just, in the process of doing that, I hope that we don't lose at least lose the viewers that mean a lot to this channel. The guys, those of you that comment all the time, let me know your thoughts on specific videos. I appreciate it every time. And there's a lot of you guys who I can always count on to comment. And then there's some people who come back later, and I recognize them from before. It's really nice to see you guys still coming and still tuning into the channel. It's really great to see. And I know that there's a ton of people who watch a lot of the content that we put out, that you don't comment, and that's okay. I appreciate the fact that you come here and you enjoy this content and the things that I have to say and my opinions on everything, because the amount of opinions I have are endless. I can ramble on forever. I know that this video is probably proof of that. When you start me in a direction, I can just keep going for eternity. But I'd like to see what you guys think content-wise. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are, what you guys would like to see too. I'm not a niche person. I'm not like I just do this content. I can't just do one thing. I have too many interests. Listen, regardless of how the channel evolves and where we go into, whether the name of the channel changes or the content that we do kind of takes a small shift into more review-based content and different crazy ideas, I'm still me. I still love seeing you guys here. I definitely don't want you guys to go anywhere. I feel like I have a lot of fun ideas for videos coming up that I definitely don't want you to miss out on. So I appreciate everything that you guys do for the channel. I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you guys. And I just wanted you to be a part of the thought process that I was going through currently, because it's been very heavy on my mind lately, and it's not fair to you guys who watch this channel every week to not, to be left in the dark in the thought processes that I have when it comes to what we're going to be doing moving forward. So that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted to do today. And I know I don't usually say what I used to say all the time at the end of every video, because I was trying to improve audience retention by limiting the drop off at the end of the videos to try and capture as much engagement on videos as possible, which is pretty gross, but you still do it because, how do you grow and how do you become more successful unless you try and improve all your metrics, right? But I did want to say that no matter where you are in the world, I hope that you are having a fantastic day, and I truly mean that when I say that. And I hope I see you right here for the next video. See you later, guys. Also, one of the kids peed in the pool, so now I gotta go waste all the water I put in there. It's a good thing water's cheap these days.